Hey people, it's Nias talking. Now I see this story trending, so I thought I'd cover it. Now this particular article is from the University of Bath, and the headline of the article is "The next generation of robots will be shapeshifters." Physicists have discovered a new way to coat soft robots in materials that allow them to move and function in a more purposeful way. Physicists have discovered a new way to coat soft robots in materials that allow them to move and function in a more powerful way. The research led by the University of Bath is described today in Science Advances. Authors of the study believe their breakthrough modeling on active matter could make a turning point in design of robots. With further development of the concept, it may be possible to determine the shape, movement, and behavior of a soft solid, not by its natural elasticity, but by human-controlled activity on its surface. The surface of ordinary soft material always shrinks into a sphere. Think of the way water beads into droplets. The beading occurs because the surface of liquids and other soft materials naturally contracts into the smallest surface area possible, i.e. a sphere. But active matter can be designed to work against this tendency. An example of this in action would be a rubber ball that's wrapped in a layer of nanobots, where the robots are programmed to work in unison to distort the ball into a new predetermined shape, say a star. It is hoped the active matter will lead to a new generation of machines whose function will come from the bottom up. So instead of being governed by a central controller the way today's robotic arms are controlled in factories, these new machines could be made from many individual active units that cooperate to determine the machine's movement and function. This is akin to the workings of our own biological tissues such as the fibers and heart muscles. Using this idea, scientists could design soft machines with arms made of flexible materials powered by robots embedded in their surface. They could also tailor the size and shape of drug delivery capsules by coating the surface of nanoparticles in a responsive active material. This in turn could have a dramatic effect on how a drug interacts with cells in the body. Work on active matter challenges the assumption that the energetic cost of the surface of a liquid or soft solid must always be positive, because a certain amount of energy is always necessary to create a surface. Dr. Jack Binish, study first author said active matter makes us look at the familiar rules of nature. Rules like the fact that surface tension has to be positive in a new light. Seeing what happens if we break rules and how can we harness results is an exciting place to be doing research. Corresponding author Dr. Anton Solslov added this study is an important proof of concept and has many useful implications. For instance, future technology could produce soft robots that are far squishier and better at picking up and manipulating delicate materials. For the study, the researchers developed theory and simulations that describe a 3D soft solid whose surface experience active stresses. They found that these active stresses expand the surface of the material, pulling the solid underneath along with it and causing global shape change. The researchers found that the precise shape adopted by the solid could then be tailored by altering the elastic properties of the material. In the next phase of this work, which has already begun, the researchers will apply this general principle to design specific robots, such as soft arms or self-swing materials. They will also look at collective behavior. For example, what happens when you have many active solids all packed together. Now, for people who may not understand the science jargon, just for those of you who've seen Terminator 2 and they've seen the Robert Patrick robot that's made of liquid metal, think along those lines. That's what this is basically talking about. Now, I've seen the video and some people in the comments on YouTube will say, this is just fake, it's just stop motion, I call BS on this. I honestly don't know. It could be that they're faking, but this is still an important scientific discovery, so I'm going to cover this. I'm going to try and leave as many articles in the description so you can just read them up yourself and you can make your own conclusions. So anyway, thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.